Everyone, my name's Veronica, and today I'm doing my May book haul. In the month of May, I didn't buy a whole lot of books because I am trying to limit myself because I have summer coming up and because I'm kind of broke anyway. So I'm trying to not spend as much money, so I only have a couple of books here today, and I got most of them for really cheap, so I basically spent no money on books this month. So at the very beginning of the month, we had a book fair at my school, and I don't know why, but they were having really incredible sales. Some of the books were already on sale, and then they had a deal going that was buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free. That's it. No conditions. Just buy one, get one free. So I bought 3 books technically, and I got 6 books because I got 3 for free, and that's like the coolest thing ever. That made me so excited. I will start with this book because I've already read it, and that is Scorpio Rising by Anthony Horowitz, and this is the last book in the Alex Rider series, and I'm missing one book now. I'm missing Crocodile Tears, which is the second to last book, and that's the only one I don't have now, and as you can see, this one was $3. But the way they did it, the next one is The Distance Between Us by Casey West, and I don't really know what this is about, honestly. I just know that I've seen it a lot of places, and I know it's a contemporary book, and since it's summer, I want to buy a bunch of contemporary books, so I thought I would go ahead and get it. The next book is Slated by Terry Terry, and this is another one that I don't really know what it's about. I know this one's not contemporary. I think it's about a girl who is a terrorist, and they caught her and wiped her memory, and now she doesn't know who to trust or what to do because she doesn't have her memory. The next book I got is Day of Doom by David Baldacci, and this is the 6th and final book in the second 39 Clues series, the Cat Hills vs. Vespers. The first series is the 39 Clues. There were 11 books in that series, and then the second spin-off series is the Cat Hills vs. Vespers, and this is the 6th one in that. And then there's a third spin-off series that already has 2 books, and I was really behind, but now I at least have the final one in the second series, so I can read it and finish off the second series. Gosh, they're just dragging this series out so long. I'm like, this could have ended at book 10 in the first series, and it didn't need to go any further. But they're short, so it's not that big of a deal. The next book is Legend by Marie Lu, and I know that this is just about some girl, and she's just a really awesome character. Something about someone killed her brother, maybe. Gosh, I'm awful at descriptions, mainly because I don't know what books are about. I just go into a lot of books blind. The next book, or the final book that I got from the book fair is Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepetys, and this is about a girl from Lithuania, and I think she was her family was kidnapped, and then they were sent to a prison camp. Yeah, so it's like a historical fiction, and I think the cover is just really, really pretty. Okay, so the next book I picked up while I was at Kroger, and I just got it because I think it was on sale for a little bit cheaper, and I had just been paid for babysitting the day before, so I was like, why not? And that is Paper Towns by John Green, and I now own 2 of his books. I've read The Fault in Our Stars, but I don't own it, and then I own 2, and I haven't read either of them. But I hope that I will one day. I feel like John Green is just so hyped right now that I don't want to read him yet. Okay, the next 3 books I got from Goodwill, and the first 2 I got in one trip, and those are Holes by Louis Sachar, something like that. I read Holes a long time ago when I was a kid, and I just bought the sequel companion novel thing, Small Steps, and so I was like, oh, well, I'll go ahead and get Holes again and reread it before I read Small Steps. Even though they're companions, Holes is small, so I thought I'd just get it and read it again, since it was 50 cents. The next one is That Summer by Sarah Dessen, which I actually hadn't heard of. I heard most of the names of her books. I've only read one of them, but normally I'll recognize the name as being one of hers, and I'd never heard of this one. But it's really short, and it's that summer, so I figured it'd be a good summer read. last book has a little bit of a story behind it. I actually hauled this book a couple of months ago, and that is The Lucky One by Nicholas Sparks. And I started reading The Lucky One. My old edition had the movie cover on it, and that's kind of irrelevant, but it had the movie cover on it, and it was a small one. And I started reading it, and I left it in my chemistry class one day, and I went back in the next day, and she said that someone had taken it as their own, and that was like the last day of school. So I didn't get it back. Someone stole it from me, and when I went to Goodwill to get those two books, I remembered seeing this one, and I was like, oh, that's funny that that would be there while I was reading it, and that it's not in the movie cover, because I hate movie covers. I was like, too bad I already bought it in the other cover, or I would have liked it better in this one. And so I remembered that when my copy wound up missing. And so I was like, you know what? I'll get it. I was like, I'll just go back there and I'll buy it. So I did. I went back and it was still there, luckily. And the lucky. The only problem is it's bent right there, and that's literally it. Like, it's in really good condition. Really great condition. That is all for my May book haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment below if you've read these books. I know a lot of them are pretty popular, and I'd like to hear your opinions on them. If you don't already, follow me on Twitter or Instagram or Goodreads or whatever. Go ahead and do that, because I would like to follow you all back and see what you guys are up to all the time and communicate. Look, I have like no friends, okay? So that's why I'm always begging you all to communicate with me, because I need friends. Anyway, I will see you in my next video. Bye!